All right, welcome to round number 3. We're facing HanChoBai, and I actually was eliminated from the top 8 of a vintage challenge by this opponent on the horror 1 list. So we're on the play. It was also with Underworld Outcome. This hand just isn't good enough. We're going to ship that. See how this does. Great. Gross. Not feeling good about this now. They've opened up with a strong start, too. Oh, my. I spoke too soon. Yeah. We're just gonna go to the next game. I guess I could play it out. We're just not going to beat this. Like, that start was just too strong. Old horror one. Oh, they're gonna cast Gak. Yep. I don't know what our draw step. We'd have to hit like Ancestral into the nuts, I think. I guess it's technically a start. Do they have Force of Vigor? Is their last card? Wow. Alright, so we got wrecked this game. We're gonna see what our 2 would have been. That's not going to do anything. I guess we could have gone and gotten Ancestral, but like we weren't winning that. So that was the nuts. We're definitely boarding in Blight. We want these Jailers. Needles. Soul Guide. Crypt. Maybe even Flusters. I don't know. They had Force, Vigor, and we saw Force and Negation. Misstep can go. We just have so many cards we want to bring in. Stuff. Oh, so many cards. Probably board out Night's Whisper. I might be wrong, but part of me is like, do I just board out the Preordains? Because this isn't a matchup about consistency. It's a matchup about just like explosiveness. All right, I think I'm going to try this. And if you're interested, here are the mini token packs that I referenced from theepicstorm.com/shop. You get 6 mana symbols, 1 storm symbol on the fronts. The backs are 9 different goblin tokens, 54 tokens overall. So you get 54 goblin tokens, 54 mana and storm symbols. And they're mini. They're half the size of a standard Magic the Gathering card. Get your mini token pack at theepicstorm.com/shop. I don't know what I'm doing with these new screens. There we go. We're back to our match now. Yeah. So we are on the play for game 2. I think I'm supposed to keep this and just not be happy about it. Really wish I had a black source. Or a blue card. A lot of cards exiled. Now they're mulling to 5. They kept in Leyline for what it's worth. Alright, so they have triple Leyline. It's just important to remember because I might want to consider boarding out the breaches if there's a third game. Alright, so we just need to find a black source now. Alright, and there it is. We have our win condition. What do I get with this? I wonder if I just get like another jailer. That loses to Contagion. I just want to think this through. If it's a mistake to get Tinker because then I have to sack Needle. So I think I just get like Ancestral. So I'm a little nervous that I don't have a whole lot of blue cards yet, because if we get into a fight over like a Force of Vigor on this Needle, it could be bad because we just can't protect ourselves that well. That was good. Try to draw a card here, see if I can get away with it. Alright. Sure, I'm not going to fight over a Brainstorm. So currently, if this resolves, what I can do is I can hardcast Force Or I can, let's say this resolves. I can draw a card for Tinker, Hardcast Force, Pitch Force. Alright, I like this. Alright, no more posturing. Sorry for all the noise that's going on outside my house right now. Our neighbors are moving in. I don't know if my mic's picking it up or not, but there's a lot of banging. Alright, so they left in triple ley line, which is pretty interesting. I think I'm just going to board out the breaches, bring back in the preordains. There are also blue cards for force. Like, do I really need the breach combo? Probably not. Where does blue-black outcome right now? Yeah, I think I'm good with this. We're on the draw, though. I mean, I like this. This seems great to me. Always with the ley line. Alright, so this is going to make Jailer less effective than it was last game. 3 cards in their hand. Tinker was a very good draw. We're looking for mana and protection. Well, we found both, sort of. I don't really want to draw the Blightsteel, so we're going to put that back. I think I'm actually going to put back the Tutor now. We're just going to play Soul Guide. And next turn we can play Tinker with Force back up through a Mind Break. Hmm. I'm going to use this because I also think it de-incentivizes our opponent from using Force of Vigor. And I'm not sure what our opponent could have, if I'm being honest, on 3 cards to stop this Blight Steal. Alright, so now they're going down to 2. Alright, and I guessed right that they could have had Force of Vigor. Ooh, so they're down to 1 card. I'm going to force this. Get Blight Steal. So it's worth noting that they can't block with Root Wall because the trample damage will still kill them, so they have to hold back the Hollow One. And that's why I forced the Hollow One last turn, is that I knew that they might be able to race me if I didn't, and they were down to 1 card. So I knew that my Tinker was going to resolve. And it's looking like exiling the Bloodghast might have been the difference maker in this match, because I would be at 10 right now if I didn't exile them. And next turn, if you think of how this game would play out, they could attack, replay them this turn. I might have gotten outraised. Sure. So it's worth noting this does not go to the graveyard anymore, so I cannot crypt here. So they do not have to block with Hollow One anymore. And I think this might actually lock it up. So now they can block with double Root Walla. I guess if like their last two are like Force of Vigor green card and then they hit Vengevines or something, they could do it. Well, they had the Force of Vigor. And that's not going to be good enough. All right, 3-0 with Underworld Outcome. Over Horror 1, and with their nut start game 1, we came back. We got there. Pretty excited about that. Staying hot. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.